going on here? That's not right. There we go. That's better. That's better. I love being able to see my YouTube UI. Whoa, 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 whoa. It is I, E.P. Sheepy, Amarantia Patronella Sheepy. Sheep genius possessed of 2 brain cells instead of the standard one. Sometimes those 2 cells rub together and form the basis of an idea. And thanks to that, I'm able to play games and talk with you now. It's super cool. It's really good to be back. I'm still in not my normal field. So things are still a bit precarious. I do apologize. Please forgive me. I'm doing my best anyway. If my audio balance is completely messed up, I'm too loud, I'm too quiet, or you can't hear anything, please do let me know. So, let's have a quick recap. So in our last Danganronpa playthrough, finally finished the prologue, and now we are finally starting the first case, or what will be the first case. I'm very excited, very excited. Don't know exactly how much I will get done of this first case, since we only have 2 hours. Realistically, probably not the most of it. But I hope that you will cheer me on in doing my best anyway, and getting as far through as I possibly can on this occasion. So we're going to be doing the first case. Hey Rambajam! Hey Yahiro! Lovely to see you, lovely to see you. I hope that you are good. It is always lovely to see familiar faces back again. Happy to see you. I hope that you are both having an absolutely phenomenal day. So, it is time to start with our first proper case. I am very excited about this. I just really hope that everything loads up as it's supposed to. So let's get the game open. I'm just gonna rejig myself. Let me know again if everything is going according to Keikaku. You should be able to hear it all. If the audio volume is screwed up, tell me. So, hopefully this is all good. Praying. I love this opening. This opening is really cool. Alright, let's get started. Load game. So, prologue end, picking up where we left off. Oh man, I'm already feeling a sense of trepidation. Oh, we're opening into the handbook? Oh, rules. Okay. We had rules before, this is nothing new, but the rules previously had all been around making sure that you have a good time. But now the rules are all around making sure you kill someone. Once the murder takes place, the class trial will begin shortly hereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Wow. Oh, and there's a rule 6. Okay, if the blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. And so that's my job. That's my task. I need to expose they call them the blackened in this game, but it's the guilty party. We're going to expose the culprit. Hey! Let's go sound alert. I love it. I love it. If the blackened is not exposed, the remaining students will be executed. I mean, doesn't that just fill you with a sense of promise? So, we don't want to get everyone deaded. I don't want to get everyone deaded. I wanna catch the bad guy. Rule number 8. As a reward, the surviving black man will be forgiven and allowed to leave the island. The body discovery announcement, the BDA, will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Oh. I see. Destroying property on this island without permission is prohibited, which includes surveillance cameras, monitors. Okay. What about the planes? Could we maybe cannibalize stuff to build an engine for the planes and, like, get the fucky outie? Because that would be pretty awesome. Oh man, I love the sound bites. I love the sound bites. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. So we can roam about as much as possible, and our last rule, additional small trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. So he is literally saying, if I decide to change the rules, I can, just because I can. Which is kind of like silly. Sound alert audio isn't coming through on your end. Let me check that out. Because it definitely should be. It definitely should be. Very peculiar. So if I just hop into the menu here. Just realized my speakers are a bit on the quiet side too. Yeah, do let me know if there's a problem, so that I can resolve it as best I can. Oh my god, excuse me. I have a very dry throat today. Please excuse me. I've been doing an awful lot of buying. Well, let's crack on for now. So basically, this fucker Monokuma can add rules just because he wants to whenever he feels like it. Which kind of sucks. I do have some water to hand. I do. Thank you for your concern. As I raised my head from the e-book with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the beach, paralyzed with thought. Is he really going to make us do this? Yes. Yes, he is. There was no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. I mean, you can't deny that looks cool as shit, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I just... Please, God. Oh man, I hope it turns into some kind of Voltron. Like... Megazord. They all kind of come together and form something, like, super cool looking. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. And indeed it is real. There is no running away from this. There's no running away from this. It's a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. To be fair, okay, to be fair to Hajime, his usual daily life sounds incredibly boring. He was not excited about a potential holiday on a sunny beach island, and instead was like, but I want to go to school. I mean, he doesn't sound like the life and soul of the party, does he? you know, school, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That all sounds incredibly dull, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's not the most thrilling daily routine. Do you think he's ever played a single video game? Do you think he's ever played a single video? I'm having my doubts. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. Oh dear. I mean, I should be quite excited. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I'd grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. Not only is this night sky far too beautiful, but, I mean, I'm not, maybe it's not meant to be particularly realistic, but I'm not seeing any familiar constellations in the sky either. I'm having my doubts that this sky is even real. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. Don't do it, Hajime. Don't do it. Don't consider it. Don't even think about it. You know, that would be an amazing... Would that not be an amazing twist? It would, right? If, you know, if the main character actually decided, you know what? Do you know what? I actually fancy a spot of murder. Spot of murder would go down quite nicely, as a matter of fact. Just a touch of the old assassination. I think that could quite tickle my fancy. At which point, we actually get to take part in committing all the murders instead of solving them. I think that would actually be really cool. Who knows? Maybe one of the later games that actually does happen. That would be cool. But yeah. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. Scattered and vanished? I mean, they're not going to have gone far, are they? They're all staying at the hotel. Every single room has our face on it, so... Well, we know where they are. You know how it goes. The whole, like... I know where you live. Right? It reminds me of a manga you're reading. Oh, you'll have to hit me up with that. That sounds pretty lit. I'm definitely intrigued. It led me straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet, my heart was horribly upset. Which is fair. I mean, if I was told I had to murder a bunch of people I just met, I probably wouldn't be rushing to celebrate. That's a pretty standard reason. Yeah, room with my face, definitely not suspicious, right? Everybody already has an assigned room. They've just been abandoned here and it's like... You have a room. This wasn't an accident, you know? This is clearly 100% intentional. Everybody is accounted for. They know who you are. They're watching you. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my daily, usual life. Did they get my good side? Oh, we need to go check that out. I hope they got my good side. It's okay. I knew what you meant. Bing bong. I hate him, but I love him. He's so sinister. But he's like, how you can't hate him, right? You can't hate Monokuma. He he has his agenda, and he's absolutely just he's committed. He knows what he wants. You have to admire the single-mindedness, right? Oh, it's 10 p.m. Oh my god, what an attitude. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. If you're worried about that and can't sleep, I prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Well, I mean, they were prepared yesterday, so... I mean, Monokuma must have already been here. Like, this is not... I didn't mention, actually. The last time, I got a bit carried away with theory crafting in my head, as you do. And I did kind of think, hold on a minute, what if, what if, as much as I love Uzami, what if Uzami and Monokuma actually are just the same person? At first I was working on this assumption that they might be two different people, but that maybe they are related to one another. But then I had a spark of insight, right? I had a spark of insight, and a little light bulb lit up above my head. It's only like a 4-volt bulb, okay? I only have 2 brain cells. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But I just had this brainwave, brain puddle. Well, if they're the same person, then Monokuma killing Uzami was just a perfect excuse to not have to control two animatronics at once, and to also put the fear of God in everyone at the same time. It's like a perfect ploy. Right? It's feasible, right? It's feasible. So yeah, my brain started kind of worrying. The cog and a half that's in there started thinking, oh, but what if they are actually the same person? Quietly myself, I'm kind of hoping they're not, because I just would like for there to be some new element to the antagonist team. But I do also, like, I can also see that being a thing Monokuma would do. Trying to, like, get everyone settled in and really emphasizing, like, how great and how happy everyone is going to be, just to, like, crush their hopes and dreams, right? I mean, it's so Monokuma. It's so Monokuma. I do kind of love it. I do kind of love it. Oh, time to go to bed. Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, I love his voice. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. Never know who may be planning to kill you. I mean, he's right. One thing you can be sure about with Monokuma, though, is that he isn't the one that's going to be killing you. You know that for sure, right? He is the murderer by proxy. So, no matter what he says or does, you can always be sure that he is not to be feared as a murderous entity. Like, you don't need to be afraid of him killing you in your sleep, because it's definitely gonna be someone else. I just love him so much. The little poo-hoo-hoo laugh is absolutely precious. Oh, hey Leo, good to see you. Welcome back, welcome back. Sorry for missing you. I'm still in a bit of a ratchet situation, so trying to keep up with chat on my phone while also simultaneously playing on my laptop. It's it'll be good when I get back to normality during the week coming up. Until then, I apologize if I miss any messages. I am not ignoring you, I promise. I promise! I love you all. You are my good eggs. You are treasured. Back at the pool, Hajime contemplates life and how did I get here? Meanwhile, working and middle-class individuals in the United Kingdom are all wishing they could be there. Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? I mean, cottage is such a generous word. It's, well, they're basically, what do you call them? You know, like little holiday, like apartments, right? But which one is mine? Let's see. So, oh, mine is even flashing. That's very helpful. Can I interact with this? I can interact with the door. Okay. Cottage Hajime Hinata. Damn, this looks nice. Can I have one of these? You know, a sheep could be quite comfortable on a four-poster bed, you know. Maybe I should add one to my Bleaty's Amazon wishlist. And no, don't take that. I don't have one. Oh, damn it. As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. Also, as I screamed silently to myself, I wondered where the fuck are the bedsheets and why isn't there a pillow? I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. Oh dear. But who? Who will be the first? I have nobody I can trust. Because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. Don't do it! Don't do it, Hajime! Don't even consider it! Also, is it just me, but like, from this picture, it looks like the word love is on his tie. Is he like the ultimate lover? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? The perfect partner for the ultimate breeder. And at that moment, I let out a scream. Okay, sorry Bleaties, I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming. Your little mutton missus here already has a bit of a sore throat. So I'm not gonna tempt fate. Ah! Yeah, it's right up there with that performance from Trolls 2. A scream erupted from my mouth. Ah! It rushed from my mouth like water from a collapsed dam. Oh, he's really not having a good day, is he? First of all, he arrives on this beautiful exotic island that he doesn't want to be at because it's interrupting his education, and then he meets all of these like really cool people that he doesn't feel like he fits in with, and now he has a bed with no bed sheets. I mean, no bed with no bed sheets, not even like a single pillow. Yeah, I'd be screaming too. Why? Me? Why do I have to go through with this? I began to lose my voice, and it faded into entirely not long after. Hey Talia, good to see you, good to see you. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. And that's probably because of the camera and the TV. Because you know that even when electronics are turned off, you know, you can hear that like high-pitched like buzzing noise. Yeah? It's probably being bothered by that. Also, what the fuck? On the right side of the screen, set of stairs that leads up to literally nothing? Like, what are you climbing? But what is the point? What is the point of that? The design in this room requires some consideration. I don't know who built these places, but I think it's fair to say that if Monokuma designed all this himself, it certainly does look plausible, or maybe even plausible, that a bear designed this room, because bear architecture, definitely, it's chaos. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance, as if the waves were murmuring into my ears. This is no longer the world you knew. And once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if, by chance, I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep. It's at this point, Bleaties, it's at this point I'm gonna ask you, who do you think is gonna die first? Because if there's one thing I've learned about these games, from my experience with the first game, it's don't have favorites, right? Because they will die. They will die. And so far, my absolute favorite Uzami died straight away, which is promising. The trend, it continues. But also, I really like Miyoda, right? Ibuki Miyoda. I really like Ibuki Miyoda. And because I like her so much, and she seems so just lovely, an absolute bundle of joy. You know, she's so bubbly and wild. I feel like maybe she's gonna be one of the first. Oh, thank you so much for coming, Yahiro, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. It's always a joy to see you. Thank you so much for coming. It's super late in New Zealand, isn't it? Super late. So thank you for joining me on my UK time stream. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I wonder, maybe Ibuki will be one of the first to go. I have my little hoofies crossed. I'm hoping maybe not, but I'm also not deluded. And yeah, if the OG was anything to go by, if you like a character too much, it's pretty much its very own death flag, so I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, I love the Monokuma theaters. These are the best. Ahem. What? To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2, goodbye despair. Thank you very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2, goodbye despair from a friend. You always risk losing friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. Now then, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give you the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. Okay, that just feeds into my, like, weird headcanon that this is all digital and that this is literally a video game that we are in, but I shouldn't get so hung up on that. Let's keep going.
So, make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Again, the heart-throbbing word. Something Uzami said a lot. Heart-throbbing.
Now then, till the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Man, I love the soundtrack. It's so good.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Bing bong, bing bong. Do you know what that's from? Do you know the English nursery rhyme? Me 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 me. Leo, she's just a very normal girl. I mean, that's fair. Just being normal in this game feels like a rarity, right?
Ahem. Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make.
Does that have any sort of acronym? HPASTEC Pastec. No, I was hoping there might have been a hidden message in there, but there's not. Oh, I love that. He says it in English. That's cute. That's cute.
Good morning.
Oh, he's such a cutie.
Looks like today is going to be another perfect tropical day.
But of course it is. We're on an island and you control the weather. We're gonna give it our all, aren't we, Bleaties? Aren't we? We're gonna do our best. We're gonna be the best that we can be. We're gonna solve all of the crimes. We're gonna get to know everybody. We're gonna make friends with everyone and then invariably be absolutely gutted when they die. Am I ready? Am I ready for this emotional trauma? Am I ready? Well, that was our first broadcast. So, it definitely wasn't a dream after all. It was not. It was not a dream. You are here. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. I guess for now I should go outside. Yo! Heyo, hello! I'm so glad to see you. You come to visit me? Just me, just me. I have been blessed. I have been blessed by Monokuma's presence.
No, 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 you're not allowed to go out.
Monokuma, why are you here? Oh, he's blushing. Oh, oh my god. How do you hate it? You can't hate this. You can't hate this.
Hey now, don't be so worried. I'm here for fun reasons.
Fun reasons?
I want you to find my stuffed animals. I got ahead of myself and made too many. But I thought it would be a waste just to throw them away, so I've hidden them all over the island.
This means we're going on a treasure hunt. Treasure hunts. I love treasure hunts. Oh my god, yes.
They're scattered all over various areas, so you just go right ahead and look for them all.
Oh, why do I have to do something like that?
Because I said so. You can't say no. I've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out till you find it. Yeah!
Good luck! I love him. Oh my god, I love him. That selfish stuff, of course he's selfish. I mean, this feels like... Sometimes Hajime really doesn't express himself with the necessary depth of thought, you know. Selfish stuffed animal. He's a bit more than selfish, he's psychopathic. So, we're gonna find cuddly... I love this. Maybe this is the point of this stupid set of stairs that serves to do absolutely nothing. It looks like a shelf. I feel like I shouldn't put anything here. Well, no, but I want to see what's behind the thing at the top. I'm not allowed to. Okay, fine then. What about the bed? Perhaps under the bed? This bed is pretty comfortable. Plont. I cannot click on the plont. Cannot click on the chair. Let's look around. What about the shower room? There's a room for showering beyond this point. It's a pretty large and it looks easy to use, but I've never really felt comfortable showering. Does this mean that he's never showered? What the fuck? Hello, Zen! Nice to meet you, Zenverse. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you with us. We're trying to find hidden stuffed toys. Well, it's this kind of situation after all. What does he mean by this kind of situation? Oh! Up there, up there, up there! I see it, I see it, I see it! We found it, Bleaties. We have found it. Yeah, he probably takes a bath instead of a shower. I think you're probably right. But it does... The way that it's worded sounds a lot funnier to imagine that he's just, like, hydrophobic. And that's why he just doesn't want to get in the ocean. He doesn't want to go swimming in the pool. He doesn't want to shower. He's just frightened of water. It pisses me off to think I'm being watched by a lunatic. But there's nothing I can do about it. However, we have found the hidden toy. Why? Why is wearing what? Is that like a bikini?
Good job! I also left some mono coins. I'm so generous.
Oh, so that's what the stairs are for. It's a display case. Right. Hey, Antori! It's good to see you and lovely to have you back, and do not worry about being busy. I am good, thank you, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day too.
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market.
Oh, that's right! I remember! We saw some vending machines, didn't we? We saw some vending machines. That kind of gave away that Monokuma was going to appear sooner or later, because they were literally just like called the mono shop or something. So this, now we know how to get those coins. So it's from finding these, Monokumas all over the place. I need to find them. I love his laugh.
Boop, 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 boop. If you find them all, surprise, surprise.
What? Never mind, I should just go. So I need to keep my peepers peeled for more Monokumas around the place. Let's get out of our room. Oh, dude! Dude, are you okay? Soda!
Huh?
Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. I could say the same for you. By the way, did you see them? Oh man, not good. What the hell are they? Definitely not good. That is an extremely rational, chill reaction from meeting someone. To be fair, okay. Okay, reality check time though. I have definitely opened the door to, like from my office, from a room, from a shop even, and not realized there is someone behind it and just come face to face with someone and actually like jumped and screamed. This is definitely something I have done, so in fairness, okay, probably closer to a real reaction than the reactions that some other people here are gonna have. Oh, the bridge, you know? Remember that bridge at Central Island? Did something happen to it? No shit! Why the hell would I be here? Those monsters are in front of the bridges. They're blocking them off. Oh man, you called them monsters. Watch this space. Watch as Monokuma adds calling my, like, Gundams, monsters is now a punishable offense. He's gonna add that to the rulebook for sure. They're no monsters, they're mono beasts. Absolutely sane reaction from Kazuichi. To be fair, Monokuma does have a habit of just kind of like popping up out of nowhere. And you're just like, oh hi! And there he is. So I mean, yeah, to be fair. Oh my god, it's here! It's a fair reaction. The mono beasts are the guardians of Jabberwock Island. I'm making sure you guys don't think about ignoring the progression by going to other islands. I see, so there is an intended voice. Oh, is that so? He has a manlier voice than in the English? Oh wow, okay. I'm kind of surprised to hear that. But yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense that they would be stopping people from going places, since it seems that Monokuma has an intended order of operations. So we're gonna have to play by his rules, and that means only going where we're given free rein to go. If those monsters are his gatekeepers, it's better if I don't get close to them. Oh, so annoying. I can't stand this anymore. Hey, get a grip. Your face is getting weird. I mean, yeah, fair. Kind of. I can't. There's no way I can get a grip. I mean, I think that that is actually probably quite a fair reaction to being told initially that you're here for a nice holiday, and then all of a sudden you're here to kill or be killed. And this, like, fucking animatronic just randomly pops up out of nowhere all the time and seems to be watching you and everything you do. I mean, bro just wanted to go for a swim and enjoy the sun, maybe even get a bit of a tan. And what he got instead was, like, Battle Royale. We're gonna get eaten by monsters. There's no way I can enjoy vacationing here now. Oi. Oh, Pekka! Pekka! I love you. I love you. Twin brain mama. I love her. Did I mention I love her? So she's probably gonna die. Oh, it's the sad reality. Don't pick favorites. Don't pick favorites. It's always a bad. It's always a bad. Hey, what's with all the noise? No! Monster! I mean, that's a bit rude. Little bit rude. Little bit rude, dude. Calling Pekko a monster? It's not very nice. And I came all the way here to get you both. But if you're going to call me a monster... Oh? You're here to get us? I was told to come get you because we kept waiting, and you two never showed up. Everyone is waiting at the hotel restaurant. Hurry up and join us. Oh, they're waiting? Are we the star attractions? They're waiting for us. I've never felt so loved. No one's ever waited for me at a restaurant. What? No. Whatever, man. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm out of here. Hey, where are you going? Oh, that's what I tried to say, but Kazuichi sprinted away like lightning. Look. Let's cut Kazuichi some slack. Let's cut him some slack because he's freaking out. He's freaking out, and I think that's actually a pretty sensible, well-rounded, ordinary reaction. To being told that you've gotta murder people. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm sure he'll be back anyway. Surely. Guess I'll head over to the restaurant. Oh, controlling myself expertly with the keys here. Oh man, I miss my mouse. Right, in we go. Yes, that's right. Anyone who's ever played or attempted to play a game with a inbuilt trackpad will know the pain that I am suffering right now. Oh, 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 oh. Pet. Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi. No! No, what? No! How? No! No, Chibi and me, why are you dead? No! What? When did this happen? Oh no! Oh no, Bleaties. Bleaties, I think this proves I'm a bad person. Total steps taken 666? Is that meant to, like, signify something? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Tamagotchi-chan. Wow, I am really bad. Clean? Oh no. Oh no, the fucking corpse on the floor. Oh dear. Is this a normal occurrence, do you think? Oh man. Literally, she succumbed. She succumbed to the mountain of her own feces. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even remember about this. I didn't think it was ticking over while all this stuff was happening. Oh shit. I am the demons. I am the demons. I am so sorry. And again with the trackpad. Oh man, time for breakfast though. Hotel breakfast, that's always the best. Hotel lobby. Hello? Oh, hey! Hey, Chucky! Chucky! Ohio! Huh? I thought everyone was waiting at the restaurant. I thought I'd get some gaming in until everyone else arrived. But I guess I should get going too. Playing video games all morning, huh? She truly is the ultimate gamer. Dude, Hajime's bar for what an ultimate is so fucking low if he thinks that playing video games in the morning makes you, like, the ultimate something. Like, ultimate gamer is someone who plays video games at breakfast time. If that defines the ultimate gamer, that's like just about anyone with like a mobile game obsession. Oh, you get rewards for feeding your pet? Buy some water in the market. Oh my god, yeah! That's so cool! Thank you for the heads up, Antori. I had an original Tamagotchi when I was a lamb, you know? And I loved it. I loved having a virtual pet. I had real pets too. But there was just something so cool about being able to carry it around with you, right? And just be like comparing your Tamagotchis with other people's. So precious. Well, time to go and face the music. Right, here we go. So this will be our first big interaction, I guess. Oh. Man. I keep wanting to call him something very rude, you know. And I keep having to restrain myself. So, Twoyakuya has an attitude because we're late, even though we didn't know that we were supposed to be here at a certain time. I mean, I didn't. Nobody told me, right? You're late, Hajime. And where is Kazuichi? I thought you were together. He ran off somewhere.
Huh?
Huh? Where? Well, he pretty much said he was running away, but... Running? But where? There's no way to run away to. Weirdo. Again, trying to do this guy's voice when I have a sore throat. Dude. You're pretty fast, remember, like a piece of Tetris. Dude. That is such an emotion. Very, very real. Very real, Antori. Also, I love the fact that this dude's name is like Nekomaru. I think I said that before, didn't I? But just... Nekomaru is just the cutest fucking name for a dude who looks and sounds like a fucking character out of Dragon Ball Z. Wild. That's one of the things I love the most, though, about these games, is the character designs. They're so... oh, they're so clever. They're so clever. However... oh man, I can't do it, I'm sorry. However, after what we witnessed yesterday, his behavior is understandable. Yeah? What do you mean? Did something happen yesterday? I don't remember anything happening. And even if I did, it looked totally fake anyway. Says the absolute nugget of shit that freaked the total fuck out. Yep, not worth remembering at all. He's filed that away as, not worth, bullshit, and blue-pilled. It'd be a lot easier to deal with all this if I could just deny it outright like that.
Nah.
Oh man, I wish they had. But you know, I realized too late. I didn't comment on this at the time, and I should have. But I should have realized when we met Gundam. I should have realized the whole, like, the breeder thing. The clue was in his name. Gundham. Hamster. Right? Gundham. And I really wish that when he spoke, that he did a similar thing, and he spoke like, you know, rodent-ish or mouse-ish, whatever, and had like dechu at the end of everything because it's mega cute. And it would be super funny because of that juxtaposition between his like Chunibyo personality would just be, excellent. Excellent. So, why have you gathered us here? Not yet. Not until Kazuichi arrives. Oh, wait a sec. That means the reason you told us to come here is... Oui! Apparently, Monsieur Abakia has something to tell us! Oh my god. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please don't die right away. Really? What? Obviously, we're here to discuss strategy for defeating that monster. There's no way we can fight that thing. I mean, it was heavy weapons and everything. Oh god, I can't keep up with this guy. I can't keep up with him. Anything is possible with a fighting spirit. Ah yes, the Chunibyo. A bold boast. However, let me give you some advice. I fucking love his hamsters. Look at those. Aren't they just the cutest little balls of fluff? Oh, I love them. The truly strong do not raise their voices so recklessly. Hey, let's start talking already. This is probably some lame attempt to make us feel better or something. Man, this girl is so sinister. Don't make me repeat myself. When everyone is here, then we can start talking. So what he's saying is, someone, probably me, needs to go and get soda. Because nothing is gonna be said until he is with us. It's so cute. Oh, jeez. Fine, I'll just bring Kazuichi myself then. Everyone wait here. I'll find him and bring him here, even if I have to tie him up. Maybe don't tie him up, he might actually enjoy that. Oh my god, why did I say that and then this fucker is immediately afterwards getting tied up by Miss Mahiru? Ooh. You're a fucking creep. You know that? You know that? You're a fucking creep. Ew. You're an equal opportunities creep, but a creep nonetheless. Maybe I should run away too. Just kidding! I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Disgusting moron. Now then, let's have breakfast while we wait for everyone. Dude, you look like you've already had breakfast for everyone. Let's eat. Eat? What? The moment he said that, he started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. That's exactly that, Antori. Just kidding. Unless... That's... Man, I struggle with the cook. I struggle with the cook. I'm sure that it's meant to be, partly at least, for comedic value. But also, I do just want to, like, stick my fork in his eye. He started wolfing down the pile of food in front of him. I mean, I don't see a pile of food in front of him, but I guess that's because it's already gone. Where did that food come from, anyway? Where did it come from? When I arrived this morning, it was already here. We even have crab and shrimp. Crab and shrimp are such a pain to eat. I hate them as much as I hate Mikan's ugly, stuttering face. Wow, that was real savage. Ugly, stuttering face? Why do you have to be such a bitch, Hyoko? What the fuck? I mean, Hyoko is just an awful person, isn't she? So obviously she's gonna get through to the end. And somehow survive. Probably precisely because she's like a murderous sadist. Like, she knows all the tricks. You know? That Byakuya roast was raw? Almost as raw as the roast yet. That's it, that face right there. Why are you being so mean? You're the kind of girl that bullies love to torment, aren't you? You should stop now. Ah, I got it! Teru prepared this food, right? Unfortunately, it wasn't me. You see,
The food I make doesn't taste as shitty as this does.
I mean, okay. Okay, fair. This is bad. Tastes yummy to me. I mean, when you're hungry,
Yeah.
just yummy, right? Compared to the world-class dishes I make, a dish that tastes yummy would still be considered shit.
Nonsense!
In fact, even comparing them is out of the question.
damn, that's the angriest face I've seen yet. This guy's capable of being like super angry. That's worth considering.
Comparing my dishes to this lowly peasant food? Rude.
Hey, don't take it so personally.
わかるかい?
I mean, he has a right to take it personally, to be fair. When you are passionate about what you do and you are the best at it, you have an acquired learned sense of taste and expertise. And if he says that it's shit and someone's like, you made this, right? I mean, you're probably gonna feel a bit offended. Like, I would never make something this absolutely subpar. You know, what's good to someone who's a layman and doesn't know, to the expert is going to be like a whole other can of worms.
I'm just saying, if you guys ate my food, you wouldn't be able to control yourself.
何?
What does that mean?
Well, let's just say your jaw wouldn't be the only thing that drops.
Oh, that insinuation. It wouldn't be the only thing that drops. I'm just not. Oh, okay. I'm not, but he will. I wasn't going to explain that. I didn't think it needed explanation, but do you know what? He went a step further. Oh my god, what a point, Antleri. Who is gonna last longer? The first victim? Or Akani's shirt button? I mean, it's funny you should say that, because I did think at some point that's probably gonna be like a joke, right? Like the button's gonna pop off or something. Because yeah, that thing is tested. Whatever that shirt is made of, whatever the thread is holding the button on, it's got to be laced with some kind of like carbon fiber or something, right? Absolutely rock solid.
In fact, your panties would drop too. Like the black thong Miss Paco is wearing, for example.
I'm sorry, how the fuck do you know she's wearing a black thong? This guy just keeps giving me more and more reasons to just wanna fucking 300 boot him down a well.
なんでと?
You creep. How do you know about it? He guessed correctly? I don't think he guessed, Hajime. That's very naive.
ですが.
However, if Teru did not prepare this food, then the one who did is... Could it have been Monokuma? Is it safe to eat food cooked by something like that? I mean, robots make food all the time. Like, what? Oh, hey Emma, nice to see you in the chat. Oh, 100%. Bro's been peeping the whole time. He's such a creep. Such a creep.
安心しろ.
That's why I'm tasting it for poison, to make sure it's safe for consumption. Is that your excuse? That's your excuse, Tsukuya? He's tasting everything to make sure it's not poisoned. So what, is he like the fucking ultimate food taster? And no, I know he's not, because he's already told us that he's like the ultimate, fucking prodigy or whatever. Like, the point is, do you know what? I'm gonna be awful. I'm gonna be terrible. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just say it. Dude, own it. You eat too much. But you don't need to eat that much in order to check it for poison. Even Hajime is calling that one out. Okay, thanks for waiting. I brought him. Hey, straighten up a little more. Shouldn't a man like you be embarrassed to walk like that? Stop! Don't pull, you're gonna rip my sleeves. Even though you look all flashy, you're actually a big coward. Are you gonna be okay? People like you are usually the first victim, you know. I mean, you sound like you're hoping he is, Hiyoko. I just want to go home already. Oh, exciting. Crash, clatter, boom. I'm sorry, but I don't have the necessary equipment with me to do music effects. So, I'm sorry, but there will be no sheep foley this time. Did somebody, like, fall down the stairs? What the... Oh my god. What? Why? How? No. Can you even call that tripping? Any foot fetishists in the room right now? Eating good. Yeah, right? How in the world did you end up in such a compromising position after tripping? I mean, can you not see? This is not, like, she's been tied up. My money's on the cook. He set this up. Oh, see? Look at that right away. Well, it certainly makes me happy. I'm very happy right now. No, I'm so embarrassed. Please help me. Oh my god, I love Ibuki so much. Oh, she looks so adorable when she's embarrassed. Yeah, man, Teru eating good. He's already got Paco's thong, and now he's got straight panties as well. We're eating well. Not to mention the feet. We've got the feet. Well, we should help her up. Literally what? Me, Can? Are you okay? It's throbbing a little, but I'm okay. Your head's definitely not okay. She's just beyond being a clumsy girl. That fall of hers was like a magic trick or something. Anyway, everybody's here now, right? And let's get going. Yeah, my hero, like, there with the camera, like, snap, snap, snap. Gotta make those memories. Since I'm getting sleepy. Me too. Me too, me pee. You're right. Though I'm not quite ready to stop eating breakfast, I should begin my talk. Chiaki, literally the most relatable person here. Spirit animal. Spirit animal. I love how Chiaki's like, I'm not quite ready to stop eating breakfast, but I think in truth he is never ready to stop eating breakfast. Not at least until lunch. So, it's finally starting. That took way too long. Oh boy. Well, let's see what everyone has to say. Because I did learn in the prologue that if you accidentally talk to the, you know, the right person first, you lose your opportunity to speak to everyone else. So let's see what everyone has to say before speaking to Twoyakuya this time. Can I listen while I eat?
やめろ
No.
嘘だろ
But I got all this food on my plate. You should learn the art of wolfing it down, like me. Literally. What the hell is he scoffing about? He's scoffing about being a glutton. Who's my fave so far? Dude. That's so difficult. Like I said earlier, I know that having a fave is basically like asking for serious disappointment and upset. I learned that from the OG. So my absolute fave when we first started was Usami, the bunny. I loved that. I loved her so much, and she died right away. But of the real people, TM, Ibuki Miyoda, absolutely hands down my fave. So she's probably going to be the first on the chopping board. And, you know, I'm trying very hard to prepare myself emotionally for getting invested in everybody here and having them torn away from me, because it's going to happen. It happened before, it'll happen again. I'm just a glutton for punishment. I'm not a masochist, but I can't help myself. I love Ibuki. I love her energy, her vibrancy, her everything is just peak. Absolutely based. Love her so much. Yeah, Twoyakuya is scoffing because you haven't mastered the art of wolfing it down in one go yet, which he mastered long ago, as you can see. Such a cluttered, vulgar way of piling food. There's no semblance of theme or principle on this plate.
それで大盛
But
りのつも
most
りか
importantly, do you honestly think that is a large pile of food? This isn't a competitive eating contest, my dude.
この野郎
Ah, but she is a competitive person. Does he realize that he's obviously like pushing her buttons? This is going to become a big competition between these two. What did you say?
忠告しておく
Let me say this. Do not even think about copying what I do. This much food is beyond you lowly peasants. There's a lot of commentary to be made here about calling people peasants and also being insanely fat and being dressed as fucking Colonel Sanders. I mean, it is taking all of my willpower not to be insensitive in the extreme about this dude. And the only reason I'm giving him a pass is because he turned out to be a bro in the OG. So I feel like he will be redeemable. But oh man, he's so obnoxious. He's so obnoxious. I'm the only one who could possibly eat this much food, for I've overcome the hardships of the past. The hardships of the past? Yo! Does this mean that he's the same? It's not just like a dude who happens to have the same name, like it's actually the same guy, but all of the trauma of the OG gave him a fucking binge eating disorder? What kind of lunacy? What kind of lunacy is this? I don't even know what to say anymore. With this confident attitude, it doesn't suit him at all to talk about stuff like hardships. I mean, that depends. This is the same dude, in which case that was a hardship. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Yeah, the hardship of skipping a meal. Do you reckon he's like a hobbit, you know? And it's breakfast, and then second breakfast, and then 11ths, and then brunch, and then lunch. You know? Do you reckon that's his, like, his dinner, his meal schedule throughout the day? You know, gotta eat, like, every hour or two. Otherwise he can't maintain momentum. Mentally or physically. Oi! Can't just ignore something like that.
Ne.
Akane, you shouldn't. If you attempt an eating competition, you'll ruin that perfect figure of yours. Okay, she is an Olympic athlete. It is not going to ruin her figure. I am 100% sure of that.
Nani?
Why, do you have any idea how much money I spent sculpting my physique? It's the body of a god. Buddha. Are you telling me I need to lose weight? I mean, this is surreal, okay? This is surreal. And potentially it could start an argument or a debate that I don't want to start about body image, right? So just a reminder that everything I say in jest. Don't take it personally. What are these guys even fighting about? Well, they're both competitive spirits, obviously. They're fighting over who is the most successful eater. Look, I'm not saying that you need to lose weight. I'm just saying that maybe don't use a lift anytime soon. Right? Right, let's talk to Mahiru first, because I know that talking to Teru is gonna just piss me off. I hope Mikan is going to be okay. Even if she's a nurse, it'll still be difficult for her to treat her own wounds. Yeah, I am inclined to agree with that, but she is also the ultimate nurse. So at the very least, I'd like to hope that she can instruct other people very effectively on how to help her out with her sprained ankles. But I don't think there is any kind of bandage for wounded pride. Right. Alright, Perv, what do you got to say? Oh my god. This dude is so much. He is so much.
Seems like my guess was correct. So Miss Peko was wearing a black thong.
Dude, stop.
At this rate, I should make my move with Miss Sonia too.
Why? Like, one isn't enough? You gotta harass literally everything that breathes? You're giving, like, bisexuals and pansexuals a bad name, bro. What the fuck? For real. This guy would, like, honestly, Emma, this dude would be down for me first. The instant I met him, I just wanted to hold a pillow over his fucking face. He's so obnoxious. I'm sure he'll end up being more redeemable. At some point we'll hear something that makes us feel way more sympathetic towards him. But having a sad backstory doesn't really excuse being a lecherous creep. We seriously need to keep an eye on him. I would love to dropkick him like Chucky, Emma. I would love that. Straight into the fucking skybox.
Peko! No, I should save Peko.
Let's do Gundam first. Let's speak to his 4 Davis of cuteness. Our ultimate Chunibyo here. He's got all the bases covered. I fucking love the hamster in his hand that's like just doing such a celebratory gesture. He looks so... He's so proud of himself. I love them. Oh, the little sleeping one in the bottom. The round boy on his shoulder. They're all so cute. Ah! For my 4 dark devas of destruction, it's snack time. Feast upon your meal. I mean, you can't say it's snack time and then feast upon your meal. A snack and a meal are 2 different things. You do know that, right? Being a chuuni is no excuse. Poor Peko! Poor Peko! She's just been like fully shamed in front of everyone. Like, no, not Peko. Peko mommy, no. It's hard for me to move around with normal undergarments. That's the only reason. You don't have to excuse your choice of underwear. If anything, you should go over there and like slap him for even saying that out loud. If you feel like you have to think sleazy thoughts, just keep them to yourself. Oh, whatever Hiyoko says is gonna just be poison. Time for best girl! Ibesti Miyoda desu! Oh my god, she's so awesome. It's morning! Good nom nom nomming! Man, I slept so much. Just kidding! I was already about what's gonna happen from now on, so I couldn't fall asleep at all. She should probably sound more worried. No, I love that she's not more worried. I love that she's so animated and an absolute delight to be around. More of that, please. More of that. Honestly, protect this girl. Keep her safe. Love her. Treasure her. All I know is that very, very soon, coming to a bank balance near me is an awful lot of any kind of fucking merchandise I can find with her face on it. So help me. Right, you psychopathic little poison gnome. What do you have to say? She literally tripped over nothing. Seriously, that sort of thing should only ever happen in manga. Or did she do it on purpose? If so, that's super annoying. Almost as annoying as you. God, I don't like her. Oh, my Swedish queen. I did not know Mr. Monokuma could cook. His appearance would suggest he's ill-suited for intricate work. I wonder if it's alright. It's not Monokuma doing the cooking. Maybe whoever's controlling that thing has prepared the food. I mean, maybe, but that seems like a lot of high effort. I feel like maybe someone else is like helping out behind the scenes. Either that or they have an incredibly efficient microwave. Oh, you finished reading Full Metal Alchemist. Nice one, Antleri. Do you know, I've never actually read the manga. More is a shame to me, I know. I've only seen the animes. But I know that Brotherhood was most like the anime, and that was lit. So I'm hoping that you had a good time with it, at least. Right, and then we have our 3 especially eccentrics over here. Let's start with my favorite silly East End sounding Yakuza fella, Fuyuhiko. He doesn't want to talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me. As usual, he's so standoffish. I mean, I think it's probably wise to be keeping your cards close to your chest at this point. Is it that time? Is it that time for my fave ultimate gamer? EP time! EP! Oh, so sleepy.
I just want him to finish the story already. Man, the way that she's just like, I don't give a fuck about people being murdered. Just make that, like, Colonel Sanders looking fuck finish whatever he's got to talk about so that I can carry on with my games. I've got to go mid, you know, my team's waiting for me. We've got a ban list that we need to handle.
Huh?
As with the whole, people like you are usually the first victim remark. As long as I lock myself in my room, there won't be any problems. That's something victims usually do too. And actually, if you played the OG, you'll know that that's literally the first case. So yeah. Not quite according to Keikaku, and I would recommend he doesn't do that.
Hinata-kun.
What do you think, Sosito? I still don't trust you one bit, but here we go. Hey, Hajime. Did you see the new rules in the e-handbook? Yes, I did. I couldn't be off seeing them. It looks like this killing school trip isn't a joke after all.
Yatta ne.
That Monokuma thing is serious. He really wants us to start killing each other. I mean, yeah, and I think you're in on it, so... Oh, sorry. Looks like my fear is contagious. Is it? No one else seems to be reacting, I guess. Just me then. If he really means that, then my face must look really pale right now. Alright. Let's do this.
Ika.
Alright, Tukia, what you gotta say? First, I have a question for you all. That Monokuma thing ordered us to kill each other. So, under these strange circumstances, what do you think we need right now? Who the fuck knows? Get to the point already. If you want me to get to the point, you better hurry up and answer my question.
Huh?
What do we need? We need food and sleep, obviously. Right? No, you've forgotten about shitting. Why is that like... Why is that important? What? Everybody has a bathroom in their bedroom. Why? Which means the answers are a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit. Yes, life's priorities. Life's priorities. I'm glad that Nekomaru's got this down. Does anyone have a real answer? Could it be a bond? Bond? This is what I believe. As long as the alternates work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. You'll all be able to create a hope that can overcome any despair. Again, the emphasis from Nagito, on bringing up hope and despair just further makes me think that he's in on it, right? Because building up tons of hope just to crush it into woeful despair is like Monokuma's jam, so it's kind of feeding into that for me. Man, Nagito is just so suspicious. I hate it. I hate it! It's no good. It's no good. Because if he's a good egg, if he's actually a good egg, I'm gonna feel like a real asshole. Yeah, there's something about Nagito that bothers me so much. Like, he's just too neutral all the time. He's never especially excited or especially angry or anything. He's there. He just is. He exists. And when he smiles, it's oddly menacing.
You know, it's just so... Behind these eyes is something sinister. Oh, like behind every successful man and a woman is a good toilet bowl. I mean, actually, in a weird way, yes. In a weird way, yes. Living in the UK, our toilets vary in quality dramatically. If you've ever used a public toilet, you will know that lots of people do their absolute best to avoid using public toilets and will hold on as long as they can on pain of near death, of potential accidents, until they get home to use the toilet because it's nicer, right? It's nice and clean. And has toilet paper in it and stuff. Public toilets in the UK, fucking dog shit. You go to Japan, and the public toilets are exactly the same as the toilets at home, pretty much. Very often they have heated seats and, you know, an automatic, like, bidet feature, and there's always toilet paper, and it's always quite clean. I mean, if the toilet was always like that, then, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that should be a human right. I think everyone should have a toilet with a heated toilet seat, especially if you live in the northern hemisphere and it gets cold in winter. But, since I'm not gonna be running for Prime Minister any day soon, I don't think I can request that to be a mandated law. More's the pity. More's the pity. That's why, if we want to escape this island, we need to promise each other that we'll work together.
Himo.
Wow, he said that with a straight face. How is he not embarrassed? Just as I figured. That was kinda lame, huh?
しかし
However, he does have a point. That must be why Monokuma is enforcing a rule that will cause us to be suspicious of each other.
なるほどな
I see. That was a pretty good answer. Since it's impossible to face our enemy as individuals under these circumstances, we must fight as a group. However, what we need to achieve, that solidarity is not something as easygoing and as optimistic as a bond.
What?
No, what they need is James Bond. Yep. Then what?
聞け
What we need right now is a disciplined leadership provided by an unmistakable leader. Please don't suggest yourself. Please don't suggest yourself, Twoyakuya, because you are not leadership material.
なるほどの
What do you is it gonna be Nekomaru? Literally, right? It does just sound to me like Byakuya is constantly rallying for himself to be the center of things. Is he good at commanding a presence? Yes. Is he good at commanding a presence that leads to respect? No. No. Equally, Nekomaru is kind of frightening. At least, he looks kind of frightening. He's very good at commanding food into his mouth. You are absolutely correct, Emma. I can just see this. I can just see him, you know, like sat at the end of a sushi conveyor belt, and he's like, "Choo choo, I'm the tunnel." You know, what a hobby. What a hobby. I see. Even sports teams need captains, after all.
喜べ
Rejoice. I shall accept the position. I didn't fucking vote for you. I don't want you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
You are not my leader! No!
I don't want you. Byakuya. Huh? Now then, I'll wrap up this introduction and let's move on to the main question.
ちょっと
Yeah, thank you, Mahiru.
Thank you. Yeah, wait a fucking second.
なんだ
What is it?
も
Oh, what did you just say? I don't care how you excuse it, you're being too forceful. Deciding to be the leader all on your own? And why does it have to be you anyway?
ありえん
Who is more fit to lead other than me? I am the ultimate affluent progeny of the Togami household, destined to stand above all others. Destined to stand above all dinner plates, you mean? Affluent progeny, the ultimate UAP. Dude, I respect your sense of self-confidence. There is no denying that whatsoever. However, you cannot say that we need to choose a leader and then appoint yourself. That is not choice. That is dictatorship. That is dictatorship. I don't think that we should be encouraging that.
う何言ってんのよ
Seriously? I'm telling you that attitude of yours is too forceful.
待ってよ
My hero, please wait. It's true that Byakuya may be a little forceful, but given our current situation, I believe it's a leader's duty, under circumstances like this, to be forceful to a certain degree.
でも
That may be true, but if we just need someone who can lead people, even Sonya can.
いいえ
I mean, yeah, she's a princess. A real princess, in fact. Not just a pretty princess, like a cute shoujo. This girl is literally the heir to an entire country. She has been raised to lead. In theory, she's the perfect candidate. You'd only vote for Byakuya if Teru Teru was the other candidate. Absolutely based and real. So true. Fucking hell, if Teru Teru was the only other candidate, I think I'd probably just find the cheese wire immediately. No, perish the thought. I'm merely a figurehead.
ね
Ultimate American poor person food taker. Legit. Legit. The absolute UAP. Well, he must have the qualities of a leader if he can accept the role under these circumstances. It sounds like you have a stake in this, Sasito.
うーん
If everyone's okay with it, I'm okay with it too. She doesn't
Kinda
sound
neither.
happy about it, and to be honest, neither am I. Neither am I. Then I guess we have made our decision. Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's a death flag right there. This fucker's gonna choke on his food, like, this evening.
俺が導いてやる
I will guide you all. That much I promise. Oh, so reliable. It's true he's reliable, but I'm a little surprised. I didn't think he was the type of guy who'd say something like that. Well, having played the first game, I am not surprised. And also, Hajime shouldn't be surprised because, yeah, I think this dude's ultimate title does lend pretty well, right? He's gonna guide us all to the fridge. You're absolutely right, Antori. He's gonna guide us all to the fridge. He's gonna guide us all to KFC, the Colonel's secret recipe of 5 spices. But is he gonna tell us what those 5 spices are? I mean, we're on a desert island. I feel like he should, you know, the secret's safe with us. Guide us all, but not to the gym. Literally, Emma, literally. He says that he spent a small fortune. Well, not a small fortune. That's my insert. That he says he spent a fortune, on his physique, which raises questions. In fact, I just had a little brainwave.
Bah! I can't believe it. My little 2 brain cells have just produced a spark. If he has sincerely spent all this money on his physique, he is Japanese also. They are all Japanese except for the princess, of course. But, in particular, if he has spent all this money, could he possibly be involved in sumo wrestling? Because that would actually make some sense. There are, like, noble families who get involved in sumo, and making a conscious effort to be this size in a country that literally has taxes on people for being overweight rather suggests that this is a conscious decision. So I do wonder if this dude is maybe involved in sumo, and that might be something that, like, comes to light later on. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, but yeah, little brainwave there. That would be pretty neat. I expected the ultimate affluent progeny to look down on us like with bugs or something. Now then, let's move on to the topic at hand. For real this time. I have something to show you. Something to show us?
ついてこい。
It's at Jabberwock Park at the Central Island. Come, follow me. Well, we're going. After saying it so bluntly, Byakuya turned to the left, stomping his feet along the way. Well, off we go then. Also, I'm just chuckling at the Hope Island menu. At the bottom it just says happy hours at 5 PM. I think happy hours every hour if you're Byakuya, no? Yeah, the way his walking is literally like thunk, 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 thunk. Oh my god, it's that scene from Jurassic Park, right? With the cup of water on the dashboard. But instead of a fucking T-Rex appearing at the gates, it's just Byakuya. Life, finds a way.
Ah.
Jeez, we may have made a mistake in choosing him as the leader. I don't think we chose him. He chose himself. He chose himself. Though everyone made similar complaints, they all followed Byakuya out of the restaurant. Well, I guess we'll have a quick word with these two who have hung back, and then we'll follow. Oh, she's still eating! She's still eating! My girl knows what she wants! That's so funny. It's like, what does he know? I'm just gonna keep training. I'm just gonna keep eating until I can out-eat him. You do you, Akane. You do you. I support you. It might be a struggle to do gymnastics, though, if you're the size he is. I'm not saying it's impossible. Okay? Okay? No shame here. Anybody can be a gymnast, but it's certainly more taxing. You don't have to pay attention to me. Just go. I'll catch up with you soon. Man, I wish I could, in my head, I'm imagining her with kind of like a Bronx accent, but I am not very good at American accents because I am an English sheep. English specifically, not Welsh, not Irish, not Scottish. So my range is not phenomenal, but then I guess that just adds to the comedy for anyone that hears me doing like 12 different voices that all sound suspiciously the same. You don't seem so persuasive when you have that look on your face. I can't help it. When I get hungry, I lose most of my energy. I mean, same. So, after she said that, Akane ate the entire pile of food on her plate in one gulp. My girl is watching and learning. She's learning from the master. You know what? Fair enough, but Maybe you should chew a little bit. We don't want to take you to hospital. I don't even know if that sound was picked up by my microphone. Man, that was good. You ate so fast, I doubt you even tasted it. No! What happened? Are you choking? Crap. Now that I've eaten a little, I'm even hungry. Jeez, Byakuya better finish that talk fast, because once he's done, I'm gonna eat as much as I can. I guess I should go for now, too. Right, Shuni, what you gotta say? Hamsters! I can't deal with them, they're so cute. Ah, my 4 dark davas of destruction. Let us venture to the end of the earth. Jabberwock Park. There's no need to shout, just hurry up and go already. You gotta appreciate his rich inner life. I see. I kind of was expecting him to disappear, but he's not disappearing. Interesting. Okay, he's hanging around here, which is something to bear in mind. Nah, he wouldn't... Like, he'd say he's doing the Heimlich maneuver, but he'd just use it as an excuse to, like, motorboat her. You know it, right? She's like, I thought you had to be behind me for the Heimlich maneuver, and he's like, oh no, this is like a family secret. Works every time, honest. Hmm? What happened? Byakuya's gonna be mad if you don't hurry over to the park. I could say the same thing to you. What are you doing here anyway? I just need to talk to Sonia about something. Gosh, boys should just mind their own business. I mean, I guess that I do wonder what she's going to talk to her about. Perhaps about being the leader of the girls specifically, maybe? Oh, do not tell me. You too? Huh? Me too? What are you talking about? Oh, Miss Mahiro has asked me to take a leadership position. Well, Byakuya is being too forceful about leading us. Doesn't that raise a red flag? I mean, what it raises in me is that he's just incredibly arrogant and he thinks that he's doing you all a favor. As much as I dislike it. I don't actually think there's malice behind it. Please, Sonia, think about it again. Why don't you think you should be leader instead? I'm certain that I'm ill-suited to be one. Furthermore, though Byakuya may be forceful, I believe he has the qualities to be an effective leader. Oh? Really? Do you not remember what he said about being destined to stand above all others? He is truly attempting to fulfill that destiny by the strength of his own will. His impressive stature and physique is a testament to his desire to be the ultimate affluent progeny. No? That is truly grand. I guess that's one way of looking at it. No, I'm seriously starting to think that there's, like, he's involved in sumo. Like, being a big, you know, a big guy, I think there's more to it than just being a force of presence, you know. It strikes me that there would be more to him than that. I don't think he'd be that two-dimensional. When you put it like that, Sonia, it does sound convincing. Okay, I understand. I'm sorry for being so pushy, Sonia. No, it is simply a matter of regal discretion. I do love Sonia. I think it's so funny that her surname is Nevermind. I know that it's kind of... all of the characters have names that are kind of plays on things, right? But as an English speaker primarily, for me, Sonia is the only one that it's very clear. Anybody who has like a little bit of Japanese knowledge might be able to pick things out of the Japanese character names here and there too. But they're all kind of punny and witty. I just think they're really charming. I think they're really charming. Right, let's go outside first. I'd better hurry and follow after Twoyakuya. He's at Jabberwock Park, I believe. He is. Is anybody waiting around here? Just do a quick scan of the area. No? Okay. Time to run with the trackpad, which is as delightful as it sounds. That's right, I'm really struggling to move my mouse at the same time. Oh, Soda, have you finally calmed down? What are you doing? You should hurry over to the park. Completely rational reactions. Didn't the same thing happen the last time too? What? Hajime, how many times are you gonna surprise me? I just spoke to you normally. Anyway, you should hurry over to the park. Shut up, I'm going back to my room. Seriously, this is just one big hassle. Damn it. Seriously, if we're in a tropical paradise, then why are we in this situation in the first place? Isn't that right? Isn't a vacation supposed to be nothing but lounging around and sipping coconut juice? Just relax. Snapping at me won't change a thing, okay? Hajime, it's decided. You better come to the beach with me later. Huh? For coconuts, damn it. I saw some big ones that fell right onto the shore. Haven't figured out how to split them open. But once I do, we're gonna have ourselves some coconut juice. You can't just will a coconut open. Just give up and get some coconut juice from the supermarket. No, I fucking love this. Hajime, do not piss on his bonfire. He's finally stopped being scared. And he is hype for getting some fucking coconuts. So let's go get some fucking coconuts. Let's bust those bad boys open. And have some fresh coconut milk. Because, oh my god, do I love coconut milk. I don't care if it's fresh from the coconut or if it's in a can. I love coconut milk. I will drink it all day and all night. And I completely respect Soda's enthusiasm for it, right? Let's get ourselves some fucking coconuts. Let's go. Oh man. Coconut Express. Let's roll. Oh, you just don't understand. Fine, be that way. I'm never gonna ask for your help again. Oh, see, look what you did. Look what you did. You've upset him. You know? And now he's gone away. Yeah, right, Antori? I was just thinking, the dude's probably got a fucking, like, what you call it? Like a monkey wrench somewhere. He can just, like, crack it open with that. He left. I hope he goes straight to the park. Now then, I should hurry too. I should, but just before I go, I want to make sure there's no one loitering around. Because you never know, there are secrets in these games quite often. I want to make sure I don't miss them particularly. Right, first island. Get my run on. So hotel, market. Oh, let's buy something from the machine. Also, there could be people around. Just have a quick peek. There's not, but I do want to use the vending machine. Yes, I would like to. What am I gonna buy? What am I gonna buy, Bleaties? there's a Monokuma. Oh my god, they have Ramune! What? I want one of those. And I want one of those. Oh my god, all of these things. Jabian jewelry? Oh wow, there's so much in here. An. Ah. I remember these are things that I need for special things. Okay, duly noted. But these things, I think these are primarily gifts from my pet, right? I think that will do for now. If I go, yo, what are you doing? Right, no, exit. I should probably get going, but most importantly, I wanna get the Monokuma. There he is. How dapper is he in his swimsuit? Got some more Monokuma coins. I'm gonna have to explore very thoroughly for those. Look at these bottles of cola. I know I commented on them before, but yeah, right, man's what? The man's nut. I do wonder what the purpose of that is gonna be. Yikes. Now, let's see. Have I killed my Tamagotchi yet? I have not, but also it is not open yet. Until next growth 27. 27 steps, I guess? Oh, right. Okay, boys and girls. I've just realized the time. Yeah, they're Byakuya size. They're Byakuya sized. I have got to save. So, we are well on our way now. We're getting into the first big segment. This is getting exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? How cool is this? I'm very excited to carry on with this tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be carrying on at 2 o'clock. As I have said, I am not at my usual haunt. I'm not in my usual field. I'm sorry. So because of that, my setup isn't ideal. My streams are quite short. They will be getting longer very soon so that we can get a sizable amount done. But for now, stuck to 2-hour slots. So, just a reminder, I am EP Sheepy, Emerentia Patronilla Sheepy, sheep genius possessed of 2 brain cells that allows me to play video games. And I am so grateful that you have come and spent your time with me today. You are all absolutely delightful. You are the best of good eggs. You are my best good eggs. Welcome to the Good Egg Covenant. If this is your first time here today, you are officially a good egg. Other covenants are available. Please find your nearest talking cat to change your allegiance. But I would be delighted if you are able to come and join me tomorrow at 2 o'clock UK time. If you are not, don't sweat. These VODs go up on YouTube. There is also a Discord that is quite quiet at the moment because I am, as I said, not in a location that's ideal. That will be changing in the near future. So, once again, thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Until then, have a wonderful day and bye-bye!